Hello and welcome to another Ask Cheeky. I'm Isaiah Hankel with Cheeky Scientist. Today's question comes from Sarah Yazdi. Where to put academic job titles on resume? Thank you, Sarah, for your question. So where do you want to put academic job titles on your resume? The key is you don't want to highlight these job titles so that applicant tracking system software or other artificial intelligence programs that employers are using are identifying those keywords as what you consider most important. Because to the software, and more importantly to the employers that are setting up the metrics and what the software is analyzing, academic job titles are not important. All right, so most employers will set up certain metrics, certain conditions for artificial intelligence software to look for on your resume. Just as an example, LinkedIn's algorithm works in a very similar way. What they're not inputting are keywords related to the universities you went to, your academic job titles. Okay, employers, most of whom don't have PhDs, are not searching the keyword graduate research assistant, postdoctoral fellow, okay? Yet, that's what we tend to highlight on our resumes. In the work experience section, we put our academic job titles first. Sometimes we even bold them, and then we put the dates and the universities. Employers don't care about any of this. It's not relevant to them. And it's because we're used to writing CVs that are past-facing in chronological order instead of what industry employers want to see, which is a future-facing resume that's organized by relevancy. Okay, it's called a relevancy resume. Instead of bolding your academic job titles and pulling those out from in the work experience section as the headers or the subheaders, take your technical skills, the transferable skills that are relevant for the positions you're applying to, and pull those out instead. Yes, it's allowed. It's called a relevancy resume. It's what you need to be using if you want to get hired. The reason that you're not getting any responses when you're uploading your resume is because you're invisible. Your PhD is valuable, you're valuable, but you're putting the wrong things, you're highlighting the wrong things on your resume. So instead, what it should look like is, let's say you're going for a project manager position, put in project management experience, call that section out, and then underneath it you can say gained as a graduate research assistant or postdoctoral fellow or any other academic job title at XYZ University. Right? If there's a key technical skill they want you to have, let's say they want you to have immunohistochemistry, right? You can say immunohistochemistry skills gained as a postdoctoral research fellow at XYZ University. In this way, you're highlighting what's relevant to the employer. You're helping them find it. Remember, even if your resume gets in front of a human being, they're only going to spend 5 to 7 seconds on average skimming it. So make sure you're highlighting what they care about, what's relevant. As always, remember your value as a PhD and start thinking and acting like a successful industry professional.